want to let Barcelona settle, and it is Valencia threatening early on here. Big opportunity, brilliant early save from Peña. A fantastic early stop from Iñaki Peña to keep it at 0-0. And Valencia almost opening the scoring inside 90 seconds. It was a brilliant turn inside the penalty area. And a very, very good save. Got down quickly to his left-hand side there to deny Yaremchuk. And the home team almost finding the net with their first chance of the game. In comes the corner. It's Duro who keeps it alive. And now the cross comes in. It's dealt with by Barcelona, who will avoid conceding a corner as well. It's been cleared long up towards halfway, where Thierry Correa will take charge. What an opportunity for Yaremchuk inside the penalty area. Forced a really good save from Iñaki Peña. And Valencia are on the move again here with Lopez, who is offside. Charging down that left-hand side, but went just a little bit early. And it was Lopez who set up the chance for Yaremchuk a few moments ago. A cut-back pass. Yaremchuk just inside the penalty area. In good position, hit it hard and low towards the goalkeeper's left, and Iñaki Peña was able to get down and push it round the post for a corner. Really big chance of Valencia early on. So Balde comes forward for Barcelona now down the left-hand side, and he's dealt with pretty well in the end by Martinez. Gets the challenge and puts it out for a throw. Ball is now back with Koundé. Araujo plays it out to the left-hand side. Back to the halfway line. So Koundé switches the play and finds Rafinha with a lovely diagonal ball out to the right-hand side. It's with Gundogan now, just lays it off for João Cancelo, edge of the penalty area. Valencia defending in numbers and forcing Barcelona back towards the halfway line. It's played forward once again to Frankie de Jong. Gundogan again with the first-time pass out to the right-hand side and finds Cancelo. Plays a ball into the penalty area for Rafinha, who tries to cut back, which is blocked. And it will be a corner. It's good defending from Valencia. Cristiano Barguen it was who prevented that cross from coming in, that cutback from finding a target. And it's Ilkay Gundogan who will take Barcelona's first corner of the game with just over 4 minutes played. Referee Miguel Angel Ortiz Arias is just having a word with a couple of the players, including Robert Lewandowski. He's being watched closely inside the penalty area by Guillamon. As Gundogan takes the corner to the far post, it's been headed to the edge of the box where Balde can have a go. It bounces off Thierry Correa and goes out of play for a throw-in on the left-hand side to Barcelona, level with the edge of the penalty area, taken by Balde. Played into the box for Lewandowski, gets onto his left foot, tries the ball across the edge of the 6-yard box to try and pick out a teammate, and flag has gone up anyway against Lewandowski, and it's offside. Just went a little bit early there. Barcelona's number 9 getting in behind the defenders, and flagged by the assistant. And Barcelona are unable to make that little bit of pressure count. Rubén Baraja's team almost off to the perfect start with that effort from Yaremchuk, which was really well saved by Iñaki Peña. First meaningful chance of the game, only meaningful chance of the game so far, as a back pass has Araujo under a bit of pressure from Hugo Duro, and he does well to get it away. Picked up by Yaremchuk now, out to the right-hand side, kept alive by Correa, who's being forced backwards here, and plays it to Diakabi. Now Christian Ibargüen. Back to Diakabi again. They've moved back to almost the edge of their own penalty area, Valencia. Now the ball forward down the right-hand side for Yaremchuk to chase. It is too long for him. and gathered by Mamardashvili in the Valencia goal. Peña, I should say, in the Barcelona goal. Mamardashvili is yet to be tested in the Valencia goal. As Barcelona get moving again from the back with Araujo, plays it forward. A little layoff by Gundogan for Pedri, who clips the ball out to the left hand side. It's a good ball as well to Joao Felix, and now the overlapping run from Balde, edge of the penalty area. Back to Joao Felix, turns inside, takes it towards the edge of the penalty area, closed down by 3 Valencia players before eventually finds De Jong and then Gundogan, and back to Araujo, who can carry it forward now. Plays it towards the edge of the box, looking for Lewandowski. He's outmuscled by Thierry Correa, and now Valencia looking to break down the right hand side. Martinez taking on Pedri, still going Martinez, and he gets past Pedri but just overruns the ball, and it trickles out of play for a throw-in to Barcelona, level with the edge of their own penalty area. Seven and a half minutes played, and Xavi pacing the touchline a little anxiously, hiding away from the importance of this game. Said he wanted a good display, a good performance all round. Most importantly, they need the win for the confidence. Any slip up here today and could find themselves a long way back from the league leaders. They will be in action tomorrow. The ball is thrown in and headed away. Maccabi then wins it for Valencia. It's up towards Hugo Dura on the edge of the penalty area, and might fall for Yaremchuk, looking to get in here. Araujo and Koundé just keeping a close eye on Koundé in the end with a strong challenge to keep him away. Just gave him a little nudge off the ball to prevent him from going through on goal. It was going to be gathered comfortably by the goalkeeper anyway. As Barcelona come forward again with Gundogan on the halfway line, out to the left-hand side, where it's picked up by Joao Felix, comes in field and then looks for the ball into the penalty area. Brilliant ball too, finds Gundogan, and there's a crucial intervention to prevent Gundogan from keeping hold of the ball inside the penalty area. Barcelona have kept it alive, and they might still be able to create something here. Pedri on the edge of the penalty area, lovely ball to Lewandowski, gets his shot away, it's deflected wide. Asking for the corner here, Lewandowski, I don't think he's going to get it, and it will be a goal kick to Valencia, but that is as close as Barcelona have come. Pedri finding Lewandowski. It was just a slightly heavy pass and meant it took him a fraction longer to control the ball and then get his shot away, and it just gave Diakabi enough time to close him down. And 10 minutes gone. It's easily Barcelona's best moment of the game so far. It does remain goalless. I mentioned the league leaders, Girona. They're not actually in action until Monday when they take on Alaves. And then we'll know exactly what those in the chasing pack have done over the weekend when they go into that game playing at home. 2 points clear of Real Madrid as things stand. Real Madrid play tomorrow. As Valencia come forward now with Lopez cutting in field and dispossessed eventually by Frankie de Jong. Now Balde carries it forward for Barcelona, but one back by Valencia again, and Thierry Correa going for goal from a long way out, sending it over the bar. Never really troubling Iñaki Peña there from that kind of distance. Valencia certainly have been fairly ambitious in the early stages here, trying to take on Barcelona, maybe sensing that Barcelona's confidence is a little fragile at the moment. Certainly haven't been at their absolute best. Defeat to Girona, just their second in the league. They've won just 10 of their 16 games so far this season, which by their standards is a little below what they would be expecting. The pressure really is on. And whilst Valencia haven't been in the best of form, this is not an easy place to come and pick up 3 points when you really need it. Barcelona with a throw in on the left hand side. Barcelona, of course, defeated by Royal Antwerp of Belgium in midweek. Albeit it was a dead rubber from their perspective. They still finished top of their Champions League group ahead of Porto. Draw, incidentally, for the round of 16 in the Champions League will be held on Monday, so they'll find out who they're up against. In the group, they are going to be one of the seeded teams. There's a problem here at the moment for Robert Lewandowski, who's down with an injury. And Ferran Torres is warming up for Barcelona, so could be a little bit of trouble here for the Polish striker. A big score in that defeat to Girona last weekend. Scored the equalizer goal early in the first half after they'd fallen behind early on. He is back on his feet now. As Valencia get the game back underway. They're on the right hand side with Thierry Correa and Martinez. Back to Correa once again. Guillamon then gives it back to Correa once more. Now Martinez on the right hand side looking for the cross, gets it in, bounces on the edge of the 6-yard box and is headed behind by João Cancelo for a corner to Valencia. It's a dangerous ball in, really good delivery from Martinez. Bounced right on the line of the 6-yard box. No one able to apply the finishing touch, and Cancelo had to just nod it behind for a corner, couldn't take any risks. And now Barcelona have a corner to defend. And the delivery is headed clear from inside the 6-yard box, and Barcelona still with some defending to do as the ball comes in again. There's a diving header, an ambitious one from Ibargüen. He's threw himself at the ball. He was about 12 yards out, level with the penalty spot. It was going to be difficult to find the target from there. He did manage to find the target. It was comfortably saved by Iñaki Peña. And Valencia with the only 2 shots on target so far, 15 minutes into the game. And they're attacking down the right hand side again as Koundé comes across and heads it out of play for a throw. Really lively opening quarter of an hour. Mosquera once again for Valencia, plays it back to the goalkeeper, it goes long, And it bounces over the Barcelona defenders. A little bit of miscommunication there. And now Martinez into the penalty area looking for the pass. Gets it away to Hugo Duro, who's going to go for goal. It's blocked. And it'll be nothing more than a throw-in in the end for Valencia. But Barcelona really almost caught out there. As the cross comes in again to the far post. And Iñaki Peña comes flying out to punch it away behind for a corner. It's a really good delivery from Pepe into the penalty area, not for the first time, showing his ability from those wide areas. So a lovely cross into the penalty area. Iñaki Peña had to come out and punch it away. Valencia have their third corner. I have to say they've been the team looking more likely to score in these early stages, and there's a claim for handball as the header bounces off a Barcelona player. Referee looks disinterested, and the appeals didn't last long, and now Barcelona looking to break with Rafinha. Picked up by Gundogan, who's dispossessed, but the ball comes to Rafinha, plays a lovely ball over the top first time to João Felix on the left hand side. Felix holds off the challenge, and there's a shot from distance from Lewandowski, which is well saved by the goalkeeper. Reasonably comfortable, but he had to parry it, he couldn't hold it. And eventually a free kick given for a foul by João Felix, but a really good long range effort from Robert Lewandowski. First shot on target for Barcelona. Hit it from a long way out of the box. It was just about to dip and bounce in front of the goalkeeper before he got his hands to it and parried it away. Valencia have a free kick on the edge of their own penalty area. It's long from Mamardashvili. And Balde. Given away cheaply by Barcelona as Valencia come forward again, and Hugo Duro this time unable to hold on to it. Frankie de Jong with the recovery challenge, and now it's played out to Rafinha on the right hand side. Bit of space to run into. Three Valencia players around him to try and stop him picking a pass, which they do. Briefly come away with the ball before it's tied up by Pedri, and now forward by Koundé out to the left for Balde. Balde just hesitates and rolls it back to Koundé again. Now with Araujo. João Cancelo plays it forward to Frankie de Jong. De Jong out to the right hand side for Rafinha, just inside the Valencia half. Goes for the crossfield ball again. Thierry Correa is chasing after it, looking to beat Balde to it, which he does. And puts it out of play for a throw-in. Deep in Valencia territory here as Barcelona come forward again with Gundogan. Gundogan clipping the ball into the penalty area, looking for the run of Rafinha, but it's intercepted by Mamardashvili, the goalkeeper, who gathers comfortably. Mosquera now for Valencia, under pressure from Gundogan, decides to go back to his goalkeeper again. And the referee stopped play because there's a second ball on the pitch, much to Barcelona's frustration, because it looked like Valencia had just played their way into a little bit of trouble there. They were under pressure in possession. And the referee resuming play with a drop ball. And it's with the Valencia goalkeeper, Mamardashvili. Just over 20 minutes gone at the Estadio de Mestalla. It is goalless as Pepe plays a good ball out to the right hand side. Martinez holding it up. Now it's Thierry Correa who slips it in towards Yaremchuk. It's going to be hooked into the penalty area. Hugo Duro getting his head to it, and then claims for a penalty this time from Valencia. Nothing more than a goal kick given. There's a little bit of a coming together. Pepe, I think, and Araujo just getting in a bit of a tangle. Both players going after the ball. Pepelu actually getting himself in front of Rafinha. He runs into the back of him, but it's more a case of Pepelu just putting himself in that position. And the referee certainly didn't feel it was a penalty, and VAR not intervening. Barcelona come forward again over the halfway line with João Cancelo. Cancelo plays it out to the right-hand touchline for Rafinha. Rafinha looking for the run of Cancelo inside the penalty area. It's a good one. Played the ball across goal. Lewandowski arriving. Mosquera tidies up for Valencia. A real warning there for the hosts as to what Barcelona are capable of down the right-hand side, with Rafinha and Cancelo linking up brilliantly there. It's now with Pedri and Frankie de Jong. Pedri again. João Cancelo outside of the foot pass into the penalty area. It's a good one as well. Lewandowski looking to cut the ball across the penalty area towards João Felix, but it's blocked by the defender and gathered by Mamadashvili. Once again, Barcelona working the ball nicely into the penalty area. Did that on a couple of occasions there. Lewandowski's getting closer. He's now had a couple of attempts. The defenders have done just enough so far. He's looking lively and looking dangerous. As the ball is played back to Iñaki Peña under a little bit of pressure from the Valencia forward Hugo Duro, as Cancelo gives the ball away. And now it's with Pepelu. Guillamon back to Pepelu, plays it out to the left-hand side for Lopez. Lopez looking to get the cross in, blocked by Cancelo. Then he fights hard to win the ball back here. Lopez taking on two Barcelona players now and tries to play a pass in towards Vasquez. But Barcelona come away with it, and it's Rafinha who finds Pedri. Tries to clip the ball over the top for Lewandowski. It's intercepted by Diakabe, and then a long ball over the top for Yarenchuk, who's in behind here, might be offside anyway. Just overran it. It was gathered by the goalkeeper, and the flag did go up in the end. So offside given. Now De Jong forward to Gundogan. Back to De Jong, skips past his man. Plays it out to the left-hand side. Pedri now finding Frankie de Jong. Moving the ball around nicely, quick passing on the left-hand side. Deep in Valencia territory. De Jong again, out wide to Balde. And just looking for those little spaces here. Barcelona's Gundogan makes a run in behind, and the ball is played over the top. I think the flag did go up in the end, it did. So it wouldn't have counted. It just went a little early with the run as Pedri played in a lovely ball. Gundogan back-heeled on the volley into the arms of the goalkeeper. Saved pretty comfortably, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. I think Gundogan was aware that he was in an offside position as play resumes for the free kick, which is taken long. Barcelona win the free kick. Foul on Pedri. 25 minutes gone. Goalless at the moment. And Sarabia Barcelona, playing out to the left-hand side for Balde. Now with Pedri and Cancelo, who is dispossessed. Valencia can only clear it to halfway though, and Koundé finds Balde. Back now for Pedri, just inside his own half, and gives it to Frankie de Jong. Gives it back to Pedri once again, edge of the centre circle, and and sprays the ball out to the right hand side for Rafinha. Back to Araujo. And Araujo returns it to Rafinha again. He goes for an ambitious pass out to the left hand side. Nobody had made the run. It was easy enough for the goalkeeper to gather. So Mosquera has it for Valencia, plays it back to his goalkeeper. Mamardashvili launches one forward up to the centre circle. It's played out to the left hand side for Lopez. He's got support on that left hand side from Vasquez. It's dealt with by Araujo, who puts it out for a throw. Deep in Barcelona territory, Vasquez to take it. Throws it into the penalty area, it's headed away. Thierry Correa finding Martinez. Played back for Mosquera. Pepelu goes for the ball over the top. It's intercepted by Cancelo, and Rafinha then finds Frankie de Jong. Now it's with Pedri. Plays the ball back over the top on the right hand side, and Rafinha's continued his run and got on the end of the ball. Two Valencia players across to stop him from progressing, and eventually they're able to win the ball back before Araujo takes it forward for Barcelona again. Looks for the pass to Joao Felix, and now it's with Gundogan. Gundogan clips it over the top. Big chance on the volley, great save. Lewandowski denied by Mamardashvili. A spectacular volley from Robert Lewandowski, and once again the Valencia goalkeeper was able to keep it out. Lovely ball clipped into the penalty area by Gundogan, and Lewandowski, who's getting closer. Denied by the goalkeeper. And some finish. A spectacular volley. As Balde plays across into the penalty area. The greatest clearance by Guillamon, who gets a second chance to clear it and gets it up towards the halfway line for a throw-in to Barcelona. Moments ago, forced a really good save out of Mamardashvili. It was hit straight at him, but it was hit pretty powerfully as well on the volley. It certainly looks spectacular from Lewandowski. As Barcelona come forward again, that's a lovely ball by Lewandowski into the penalty area for Balde. Cuts it back for Gundogan, whose first touch was just a little heavy, and Valencia clear. It's with Martinez now. Under pressure from Balde, and he loses out, and Balde into the penalty area. It's good defending once again. Great covering from Guillamon in midfield. Back to win the ball, and it's eventually gathered by Mamardashvili. But the chance in that move for Barcelona came to Gundogan, really. And it was just a heavy touch that allowed Diego Lopez to get there ahead of him and snuff out the danger. Barcelona looking increasingly dangerous now. Pedri has it. And eventually was dispossessed. As Valencia look to go again down the right hand side with Yaremchuk putting some pressure on Koundé, who takes no chances and puts it out for a throw. Comes the cross, held away by Araujo. Now with Vasquez, being forced backwards here by Barcelona. Mosquera, again under pressure from Gundogan, and Mosquera finds Diakabi. Diakabi can carry it forward up towards the halfway line, then checks back. And Changes passes with Guillamon, and eventually the ball makes its way to Mamardashvili in goal, who goes long down the left hand side looking for Vasquez. It's won back again by Diego Lopez, who is dispossessed by Joao Cancelo, who can drive forward now into the Valencia half and then goes for the ball over the top for Rafinha to chase. It's a perfect ball as well. Rafinha's cross into the penalty area, dealt with by Thierry Correa, who gets it away. And they are starting to knock on the door more frequently here, Barcelona. Araujo goes barging in to Hugo Duro and gives away a free kick. Barcelona still being frustrated here by Valencia, but they are starting to look more and more dangerous. A little layoff from Duro here for the home side, and now it's with Diego Lopez, who tries to thread a pass through in towards Hugo Duro. It's intercepted by Araujo inside the penalty area. It clears downfield. Now kept alive once more with Pepelu, and now Guillamon. He'll go out to the right hand side. And Martinez now looking to take on Joao Felix. Goes to ground. No foul according to the referee. There was a bit of a collision there, but it didn't look as though Joao Felix did an awful lot. The referee was happy for play to continue, and Pedri now carrying the ball forward for Barcelona and finds Gundogan. Gundogan holds on to it. He has Rafinha in support. Gives it back to Pedri instead. Now out to the left hand side for Balde. Balde looking for the cross into the penalty area. Lewandowski gets up, doesn't quite make contact with the ball. It comes out once again to Joao Cancelo on the right hand side this time. Gives it to Rafinha. Rafinha back to Araujo. Midway inside the Valencia half, and the pressure building here on the home team. Balde has it again. Ball into the penalty area for Joao Felix. Cuts back onto his right foot, gives it to Pedri, who hits it first time over the bar. Decent strike, but just too high from the young midfielder. It was really well worked by Barcelona, and they are really starting to find a bit of rhythm and starting to look really threatening. And Pedri will perhaps feel he should have done a little bit better. Didn't clear the crossbar bar much, but was too high, and it remains goalless. One kick forward which is headed on, and now it's with Pedri, held up by Joao Felix in midfield. He gives it out to the right hand side for Joao Cancelo, who goes for the long ball again, and Lewandowski takes a really good first touch and shows great strength to outmuscle Diakabe before trying to chip the goalkeeper, and it was a chip that landed straight into the arms of Mamardashvili in the end. But again, another little warning from Barcelona, going a little more direct this time. Joao Cancelo again with a lovely ball over the top. Lewandowski's first touch was a good one, and Diakabe getting back, doing just enough keep the pressure on Lewandowski, not really allowing him to get a proper effort on goal. But they are getting closer, Barcelona, growing into the game. Valencia have certainly had their moments. Increasingly it is the visiting side who are dictating the play and looking like scoring the opening goal. So Yaremchuk plays the ball straight out of play for a throw. Little miscommunication there with one of his teammates. Araujo has it now. To the right hand side for Joao Cancelo. Takes on Diego Lopez and then finds Rafinha, who just took his eye off the ball, miscontrolled it. Went out of play for a throw. Thierry Correa. Valencia come forward once more. Pepelu Floating the ball up towards the edge of the penalty area. It's well controlled by Hugo Duro. Gives it to Martinez and makes a move into the penalty area. Martinez hits it across goal. Nobody there to apply the finishing touch. It should be kept alive here by Vasquez, and it is. Rafinha challenging him, forcing the ball out for a throw. It's down with Pepelu again. Another chance to cross. Dangerous ball into the box, headed wide. Hugo Duro getting his head to the ball, but he needed to direct it across goal because he was just ahead of the near post and didn't quite get the right contact. But again, a real threat from Valencia. They have had their moments. Barcelona at times have looked vulnerable. They've had a lot of control for a lot of the half. Equally could have conceded 2 or 3. Eight minutes to go in the first period. Still goalless. No chances at both ends. So Pedri here for Barcelona. Back to De Jong. To Joao Cancelo, and forward by Balde. A little knockdown from Joao Felix doesn't find Lewandowski. And back there by Barcelona, and Frankie de Jong looking for Rafinha. Controls it well and gives it to Joao Cancelo. Cancelo forced back to Pedri. And Pedri forced back again, almost to the halfway line with Araujo, and now with Pedri once more. Infield to De Jong, central position, drives forward before clipping it out to the left-hand side for Balde. Takes the touch, delivers the cross deep, and it's headed behind by Vasquez, taking no chances there at all. And conceding the corner. Second corner of the game, I should say, for Barcelona. So Gundogan takes it to the far post, headed away. There might be a break on here for Valencia as well. It's intercepted by Joao Cancelo, and then he gives it away, and then Martinez with the chance to take the ball forward. Gets it out to the left for Diego Lopez. Lopez onto his right foot, looking to get the cross in, blocked by Joao Cancelo. And still not fully cleared by Barcelona. Valencia will keep it alive, and eventually Joao Felix helping out to reclaim possession. Barcelona on the move with Gundogan. Good ball out to Joao Felix on the left. Bit of a coming together with one of the Valencia defenders, and the play continues with Guillamon still down, and the referee then stops play. Guillamon and Joao Felix just colliding there. Didn't look like there was a foul particularly. And Joao Felix running into Hugo Guillamon. And his knee just went into Guillamon's thigh. I think that's where that pain is coming from. Seems to be okay. We have 5 minutes left in the first half. Still looking for that opening goal, that breakthrough. A free kick to Barcelona. A drop ball, in fact, from the referee. Didn't give the free kick for the coming together between Joao Felix and Guillamon. Both players resuming action. Barcelona have it with Pedri. Flips it towards the far post, headed across by Rafinha, and it's going to be gathered very easily in the end by Mamardashvili. Remaining in the first half. Mamardashvili goes long, and there's a foul by Frankie de Jong on Yaremchuk. It's in the back of his heel. I think it may have been accidental, in truth. Frankie de Jong seemed to just run into the back of his opponent. Chasing the ball, and he went to step on the ground and just caught the back of the heel of his opponent. Yaremchuk went down in a lot of pain, but it did look completely accidental. It was a foul. Nothing more than a free kick. Valencia have a set piece opportunity 15 metres or so inside the Barcelona half on the left hand side. Pepelu may look to deliver this. Clips the ball into the penalty area. It's a good delivery, headed across and up into the air. Iñaki Peña just punching it ahead of Hugo Duro, who tried to get up and knock the ball in from close range. Goalkeeper was always favourite to get to it. Barcelona clear their lines, and the ball goes out of play off Pepelu for a throw. It was Pepelu's delivery into the box a few moments ago, met the head of Mosquera. And Hugo Duro jumping for the ball with the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper just getting his fist to it first and punching it away. That was a decent opportunity, and now Barcelona can come forward again. Pass for Rafinha, takes a high one out of the air very well and wins the foul. This is pulled down by Diego Lopez. Just grabbed hold of the Brazilian. So now Barcelona have a free kick in a similar kind of position to the one that Valencia had a few moments ago. Fairly deep. This one is out on the right hand side. And it'll be Gundogan to take, and two sets of players lining up just outside the penalty area as they look to make the run in. The ball in from Gundogan. They went to ground. Referee not interested in any claims, and there weren't many really from Barcelona, as Thierry Correa clears via a deflection. It's headed on and out of play by Vasquez. Barcelona have now given it away though as we enter the final 30 seconds of normal time in this first half. Ball over the top for Diego Lopez to chase, but there's too much on it. Bounce out of play for a goal kick to Barcelona. Goalkeeper just been taken by Iñaki Peña. He produced a really good save early on in this game to deny Yaremchuk a goal inside the opening couple of minutes. The ball is with Rafinha now, who delivers a deep cross. João Felix with a diving header. The ball bouncing across the 6-yard box. He couldn't really have done any more without João Felix throwing himself at the ball. Got decent contact on it. Couldn't get it close enough to Robert Lewandowski, who was running in. And that was just a little bit too close to the goalkeeper in the end. He was able to gather. Of stoppage time have been indicated here. We've had most of the first minute. Mamardashvili clears the ball out of play for a throw into Barcelona up by the halfway line. taken a fair bit further back than that by João Cancelo, who finds Araujo. Goes for the long diagonal ball, looking for Lewandowski. Diakabi gets his head to it first, and then Vasquez and Mosquera somehow get the ball away between them, and then there's a foul by Frenkie de Jong, and that'll be a free kick to Valencia. Diego Lopez caught there by the Dutchman. Almost up in this first half as Vasquez takes the free kick. Long downfield, it's put out of play by João Cancelo. A minute of stoppage time remaining in this first half. Vasquez is looking to throw this long, perhaps into the penalty area. Throws it to the edge of the box instead. There's a heavy touch from Yaremchuk. He does win it back well. Gets the ball from Vasquez now. There's Diego Lopez in support. Gives it to Pepelu. We'll just get the time for one last chance here, Valencia. Pepelu has it again, just loses out though. And the ball is played up towards Rafinha. It's intercepted well though by Mosquera. Before João Cancelo wins it back, and then seems to lose his footing, but wins a free kick. Vasquez still down here for Valencia. As play resumes, Vasquez now back on his feet as well as De Jong looks for João Cancelo. And there is the half-time whistle from the referee. So no goals in the opening 45 minutes in what is a must-win game for Barcelona. Find themselves 7 points behind the league leaders going into this weekend. They've had a couple of good chances. Lewandowski denied a couple of times. Valencia almost opened the scoring, and they've looked dangerous at moments in this first half, but no goals at the moment at the Estadio de Mestalla. And it's Valencia 0, Barcelona 0. Barcelona, after defeat to the league leaders Girona last weekend, 7 points behind them heading into this week's fixtures. Girona in action on Monday. Real Madrid are in second place, play tomorrow. And Barcelona need the win to close that gap. 7 points the difference, as I say. So dropping points here today would be really far from ideal and give Girona the chance to open up an even bigger lead over Barcelona. Real Madrid could go temporarily top of the table tomorrow, of course. So Balde looks to get onto a through ball from Lewandowski. It's going to play for a throw-in. Valencia got things back underway here with a throw on the right hand side. Thierry Correa with the throw. Martinez chases after it. Arroyo playing a long ball forward over the top, and it's hit first time by Lewandowski and wide of the target. And the flag went up again. Offside is the call. Certainly a very, very tight one, but he managed to get in behind the two central defenders, Mosquera and Diakabi. Hit it on the bounce, first time, wide of the post, but assistance flag going up straight away, so it wouldn't have counted. And now Valencia on the move. It's played out to the left-hand side for the overlapping run now of Vasquez, whose cross is deflected. Pedri gets it away and then gets a foot on it as the ball goes behind for a corner. Effort from Diego Lopez from the edge of the penalty area. And Pedri, who initially cleared with his head up to the edge of the box, got his foot on the effort that came in from Diego Lopez and helped it behind for a corner to Valencia. Crowded 6-yard box as the delivery comes in, and Iñaki Peña rather flapping at that one. João Felix helps to clear. Barcelona have a throw which they've taken now, and it's with Araujo. Plays it out to the right hand side for Cancelo. Into Gundogan. Lays it off for Pedri. Now De Jong. Back to Araujo again. He finds Koundé. Carries it up towards the halfway line before playing it back to Araujo once more. Edge of the centre circle inside his own half. Finds Frankie De Jong. A little sideways pass. And De Jong removing it onto Pedri. Out to the left for Koundé. And forward towards Joao Felix, who comes in field and plays it back again to Araujo inside the centre circle once more. He plays it out to the right-hand touchline now for Joao Cancelo, who exchanges passes with Rafinha before eventually the ball is won back by Pepelu for Valencia. And now Yaremchuk trying to get away from Araujo, who wins the challenge and reclaims possession for Barcelona. Pedri now looking for the pass to Joao Felix. It's a good one. Joao Felix can't make his way past the two Valencia players in front of him. Barcelona quick to get it back with Balde. And now Pedri slips it forward, helped on by Gundogan, cleared by Diakabi. And then Araujo wins a header, challenging for the ball with Yaremchuk, who has stayed down. Referee is happy for play to continue for now. Yaremchuk is still down, holding his face. Now getting back to his feet as Barcelona continue to move the ball from side to side, and Koundé finds Balde. Infield to Joao Felix, tries a little touch to go around Guillamon, goes to ground with nothing given by the referee. And now Valencia playing their way out of trouble. And a little break down the ring potentially here for Martinez, who's beaten to it by Araujo, plays it into the goalkeeper Iñaki Peña. Almost 5 minutes gone in the second half. As Frenkie de Jong turns away from his man and carries the ball forward before playing it over to the left-hand side for Balde, who's in quite a bit of space as he approaches the penalty area, taking on Thierry Correa. Goes out to cross it with his left foot. It's blocked by Correa in behind for a corner to Barcelona. No winning fall for Valencia. Just 1 win in their last 6 and 2 wins in their last 11 league games. And so Rafinha delivers the corner, an outswinger which is cleared, and then Lewandowski is penalised for a foul. Pushing and shoving with Pepelu, looks a little like 50-50 really. The referee awarding the free kick to Valencia. They've cleared the ball downfield now through Mamardashvili. And back again inside the centre circle as the ball forward is then gathered up by Iñaki Peña for Barcelona. Pedri now finding Frenkie de Jong. De Jong, the ball down the right-hand side. It's a really good ball as well. And Barcelona have plenty forward once again into Gundogan, who hits it first time and puts it wide. Really, really good move from Barcelona. Sweeping counter-attack. And the ball played into Gundogan on the edge of the box. It was pretty much perfect from Joao Cancelo, the two former Manchester City players linking up here. And Gundogan just tried to place it in the corner, put it just the wrong side of the post. Big chance for Barcelona. Desperately searching for that goal. Still without a couple of key players, of course. No Gavi, long-term absentee. They do have some attacking options on the bench, which Xavi may turn to at some stage. The likes of Ferran Torres and the youngster Lamine Yamal. Mamardashvili with a long ball forward, and it's won by Hugo Duro. He's had a pretty quiet game, hasn't had too many opportunities to impose himself on this fixture. Lopez now finding Guillamon just outside the penalty area, trying to slip it through for Yaremchuk, and it's been dealt with by Barcelona. They come forward now with Frenkie de Jong. Cancelo. Pedri carries it forward to the right hand side. Rafinha, flicked on by Lewandowski, might fall for Balde. It's going to be given away here by Valencia, and Lewandowski trying to sort his feet out on the edge of the box and get a shot away. Valencia clear it downfield. And they are starting to knock on the door here, Barcelona. Going forward with more ease and with more regularity at the moment as De Jong clips it into the penalty area. Rafinha's in here, across goal, and a tap in for João Felix. And Barcelona have the lead. The easiest goal that João Felix will ever score. Muted celebrations from the Barcelona players, but that is a big, big goal for them. They open the scoring 10 minutes into the second half. It was really well worked. De Jong and Rafinha linking up with a little 1-2. The ball over the top from De Jong into the penalty area, and Rafinha just squaring the ball for João Felix, who was about 3 yards out, completely unmarked, and could more or less run the ball into the back of the empty net. Goalkeeper stranded, no chance at all for Mamardashvili. Well worked goal, brilliantly constructed by Barcelona. Frankie de Jong's ball over the top was exquisite, and Rafinha with a simple ball across the 6-yard box, and a chance impossible for João Felix to miss. Big goal for him and for Barcelona. We'll just settle things down a little here. It's his third goal in the league this season, his 6th goal in all competitions. Lewandowski leading the way in La Liga for Barcelona with 8 goals this season. 9 in all competitions. João Felix now level with Ferran Torres. Both have 6 goals in all competitions this season. That one is a big one for the Portuguese. And now Barcelona will be hoping they can control proceedings here. Have something to hold on to and to build on. And that goal had been coming. We're just starting to break down Valencia's defence on a more regular basis. And now they're happy keeping possession and inviting the pressure on from Valencia. As Araujo goes over the top, goes long and finds João Felix. A lovely first touch, and Diakabi did well to get in there first and win it back. Now Martinez with a loose pass gives it straight to Lewandowski, down the left hand side into the penalty area, cuts it back. First time effort from João Felix, which is blocked and hacked away by Valencia. It'll be a throw in, and now the home side look all over the place defensively. Lewandowski looking to turn provider for João Felix once again, but his effort was blocked, and still just the 1 goal between the 2 teams. But Barcelona are on the move once more. Rafinha on the right hand side, lovely ball to him from Cancelo, and Rafinha lays it back for Frankie de Jong, edge of the penalty area. Pedri then trying to work her way through before Valencia come away with the ball, and Hugo Duro up against Frankie de Jong. Comes away with the ball. Guillamon also up against De Jong and almost loses out. Kept alive by Pepelu. Now Mosquera. And Diakabi. Down to the right hand side for Thierry Correa. First time pass in by Guillamon to Hugo Duro, who is brought down by Joao Felix, and free kick will go Valencia's way just inside the Barcelona half on the right hand touchline. As Thierry Correa comes forward, it's into the Barcelona penalty area and away by Koundé. It clears long to the halfway line where it's picked up by Vasquez. Now back with Mosquera. And Guillamon. Correa. Plays the ball over the top, and it's a good one too, into the penalty area. It's back with Martinez. Right hand side, cuts onto his left foot, and the flag is up for offside anyway. So it wouldn't have counted, hasn't come to anything. And it will be a free kick to Barcelona with an hour gone. Barcelona coming forward again with Cancelo. It's fallen to Gundogan into the penalty area. Thierry Correa able to intercept, and Mamardashvili clears it long. Pedri plays it out to the right hand side for Rafinha. Forward by Araujo. Now De Jong. Pedri comes forward again. And the pass to Joao Felix, miscontrolled by the goal scorer. Valencia now about to make a change. Sergi Canos, former Brentford player, is about to make his entrance. And takes the place of Yaremchuk. He had a big opportunity early in the game, first chance of the game inside the opening couple of minutes. Very nearly gave Valencia the lead. It remains probably their best chance of the game, certainly the best save that Iñaki Peña's made. Can they create another one? To put Barcelona under pressure here, with just under half an hour to go. It certainly feels at the moment as though Barcelona have pretty decent control here. They would love a second goal. A win tonight was always going to be the most important thing for them, but a convincing win was much needed as well. A defeat to Girona and then to Antwerp in midweek, albeit in a dead rubber from their perspective. They knew they were going to top the group and progress to the next stage of the Champions League. This ball is played up to Lewandowski now. Controls it beautifully on his chest and finds Rafinha, who squares it again, looking for Gundogan this time. And Gundogan throws himself at the ball to try and get a foot on it, gives away a free kick. Catching Thierry Mosquera. Thierry and Mosquera, I should say. It was Thierry Correa who took the vast majority of that challenge from Gundogan. As he tried to get on the end of Rafinha's ball. Free kick taken along by Mamardashvili. Picked up by Vasquez on the left hand side. Taking it down the wing up against Frankie de Jong. Ball runs loose for Iñaki Perez to get hold of. Roll it forward for Pedri. Pedri out to Koundé on the left-hand side. Koundé down the line for Balde. Balde tries to skip past Martinez, won back by Thierry Correa, but then he gives it away to Joao Felix, and Balde's continued his run, moving forward now. And looking for the pass to Joao Felix, but it wasn't a good one, and now Valencia looking to break, but they've given it away. And Koundé comes forward, looking to hold on to it this time, and he turns away brilliantly from Hugo Duro, still going down the left-hand side, goes to ground, looking for the free kick. Nothing given in the end. Felt that he was fouled there by Pepelu. And now it's with Martinez for Valencia, who's dispossessed by Gundogan. He felt he was fouled. Referee not in agreement, and then Pepelu reacts by going in really hard on Gundogan. It's a yellow card. Sheer frustration there. So Martinez, I beg your pardon, who lost out on the challenge to Gundogan. He felt he was fouled and then tried to win it back and just went clattering into Gundogan. Really strong tackle. He was late and he caught the former Manchester City midfielder quite deservedly, picking up a yellow card. Gundogan is still down. Just allows Barcelona to regroup here. Little break in play. Put themselves in a really strong position. Play about to resume shortly. Gundogan is now back on his feet. Francisco Martinez picking up a yellow card there. Rafinha works hard to keep the ball in play, and into the penalty area goes for goal. Well, that was all his own work. Looked like the ball was going to run out of play for a goal kick, and then there was all of a sudden an opportunity which Rafinha created for himself. Just a long, hopeful ball over the top from Araya. Looked like it was heading out of play. Rafinha kept it in just. Although, had he ended up scoring here, it may have been checked, because it possibly did actually go out of play over the byline. Fired it into the near post and was kept out by the goalkeeper. As a good save. And had it gone in, probably wouldn't have counted. Upon review, that would have been given as a goal kick, but ended up being a corner, which has come to nothing. Barcelona do have possession again inside the centre circle with Frankie de Jong. Another lovely ball over the top, which is just out of reach for Joao Felix. Thierry Correa getting there first and getting his head to the ball. And Valencia clearing. And there's that goal from Joao Felix 10 minutes into the second half. It separates these two teams with a quarter of the game remaining. Valencia haven't really looked like getting the equaliser. Haven't looked particularly threatening in this second half at all so far. Barcelona good value for that 1-goal lead after what was a relatively even first half. It's felt as though they've been growing into the game. They seem to have pretty good control at the moment. Kunde forced to pass the ball back to Rayo, and now it's all the way to Iñaki Peña. Pedri almost getting himself in trouble on the edge of his own penalty area. Has to use the goalkeeper again, who clears long. Mosquera now with the header. It's going to fall kindly here for Valencia. Can they make the most of it? Frankie de Jong comes back and wins the ball brilliantly. And then Barcelona get the free kick. Cancelo is fouled. The referee initially happy for play to continue. In fact, he has let play continue, and it's out for a Valencia throw-in. Martinez now getting the ball on the right hand side and lifting a really high cross into the penalty area, which bounces, nobody gets on it. Diego Lopez came away with the ball, and suddenly there's space on the edge of the penalty area, and it's curled in, and Valencia have equalised. 20 minutes to go, and it's Hugo Guillamon with a massive goal. What a moment for Valencia. And Hugo Guillamon curling the ball in from the edge of the box after Barcelona failed to deal with a high ball into the penalty area. They haven't looked like scoring at all in this second half, but they now have the equalising goal. There might be an offside check against Francisco Martinez, who played the ball into the penalty area. It was his high ball that was allowed to bounce. Nobody cleared it. And eventually it fell to Guillamon on the edge of the penalty area, who just took a couple of touches, managed to open up some space on the edge of the box inside the D, and curled it into the top corner beyond the left arm of Iñaki Peña, who had absolutely no chance. What a moment for Hugo Guillamon. It is being checked. There is a possible offside in the build-up. We'll find out in a moment whether or not this is going to stand. Francisco Martinez may have been in an offside position. It's extremely close. I have a feeling it might just be offside, and this goal may not stand for Hugo Guillamon, making his first start of the season. But it does stand. It's onside. It's 1-1. And Barcelona are told to kick off again. And now they have less than 20 minutes to find a winning goal in a must-win game. What a moment for Guillamon. First La Liga goal of the season. Now, can Barcelona reassert their dominance again? They almost take the lead straight away as the ball came into the penalty area, and somehow it was kept out. Pretty much the first touch for Ferran Torres, who's only just come on. It could so easily have been 2-1 to Barcelona. It's just a long ball over the top, and Torres taking it on first time. Not able to find the back of the net. What an opportunity for Barcelona. Made a terrific run in behind us. Another ball over the top from Frankie de Jong. Hit it first time. Pretty much his first touch since coming on. He's denied brilliantly by Mamadashvili. What a big save that could be. And we're in for a big 20 minutes here. In the meantime, Amala has come on in place of Francisco Martinez, who played a big part in that equalising goal. Here comes Rafinha down the right-hand side for Barcelona. Valencia have plenty of players back inside the penalty area. As the ball is sent in again towards Lewandowski, just can't bring it under control. And Hugo Guillamon's fantastic equaliser. He's put Valencia right back in contention here. Barcelona on the move again with Ferran Torres. Quarter of an hour remaining. Joao Felix's goal cancelled out by Hugo Guillamon, who's battling with Lewandowski for the ball here and wins the free kick. Huge moment for Hugo Guillamon, 23-year-old Spanish international. All his career at Valencia came up through the youth system. He's just scored a really big goal in a very big game. As Valencia win possession back, Frankie de Jong felt he was fouled, but it's Hugo Duro who's still running and goes for goal, but sends it high over the top from the edge of the penalty area. Barcelona still claiming they should have had a free kick in the build-up there, and I think Frankie de Jong has talked himself into a yellow card. He was so frustrated, in fact he has, and he's going to be suspended for the next game as well. He was being chased by the Valencia defenders, who actually trod on his boot, the back of his boot, and his boot came off, and that's why Frankie de Jong was so frustrated. He felt he should have been awarded the free kick. He threw his boot down in frustration and remonstrated with the referee, and that's why his name has been taken by the official. Gets the yellow card. And all of Barcelona now feeling his frustration, and now Frankie de Jong has given away a free kick, and the referee has stopped short of showing him a second yellow card. There was a fairly strong coming together. De Jong frustrated again because he felt he was fouled. Now the Valencia players saying that he should be on the receiving end of a second booking. Replay shows that he actually got the ball pretty cleanly, and it was the Valencia player running into him that caused the collision. The referee did give the free kick. De Jong didn't agree. The referee's certainly right not to award another yellow card. It was barely a foul. Never mind a booking. But having just got one, you can understand why the Valencia players were urging the ref to produce a second yellow. 12 minutes now left in this game. The ball is not forward by Araujo, and Lewandowski just out-muscled by Diakabi. It's done a pretty good job for the most part of keeping the pole quiet in this game. And Valencia preparing to make another change. It'll be their third change in this game. They've already brought on Amala, of course, in this second half, as well as Sergi Canos. They're about to turn to the Frenchman Dimitri Fouquier for their third change. So Joao Cancelo picks up a yellow card now for a foul. Just leading with the elbow as he challenged for a high ball. Cancelo not in agreement, of course, and felt that he was just defending himself. In fact, it looked like it's going to be a triple change here for Valencia. They're going to use up all of their substitutions. Of course, they've made 2 changes already, separate changes, so this is their last opportunity to make a change. They have to use them all now. If they want to go with all 5 substitutes, you can only make 3 changes in game. They can change up to 5 players. And they brought on Sergi Canos and then Amala a little bit later on, so Fouquier is going to come on, I think, to Alberto Mari. There could be another one about to come on as well, but first the free kick here for Valencia, edge of the penalty area. It's a shot which clears the crossbar, goes out of play for a goal kick as we enter the final 10 minutes of the game. And the effort from Pepelu, missing the target, and now those changes can be made. So Hugo Duro's had a quiet game, is going off, is being replaced by Alberto Mari. Dimitri Fouquier in as well for Diego Lopez, and Jarek Gasirovski is going to come on too. In the meantime, Gundogan being replaced by Lamine Yamal. Jesus Vasquez has gone off for Gasirovski. So it's Gasirovski, Mari and Fouquier in for Hugo Duro, Diego Lopez. And Vasquez as well. It's Gundogan off for Barcelona, and the youngster, exciting young player Lamine Yamal, who's on to try and provide some inspiration late on here. They've gone pretty attacking, pretty much with 4 up front now. Barcelona, they've got Rafinha out on the right, and Lamine Yamal looks like he's going to go out to the left, potentially, with Rafinha, I think, almost dropping into sort of number 10 position, almost playing alongside Lewandowski. Barcelona need a win, and Ferran Torres has slipped it through for Rafinha, in on goal. Can he finish? Terrific save. Rafinha almost follows it up, but it's some great defending at the near post by the man who's just come on, Gasirovski. It was a good save by Mamadashvili to deny Rafinha, but the ball bounced loose. Rafinha managed to get back onto it just a yard or so from goal. It was blocked by Gasirovski, and now Barcelona have the corner. Frankie de Jong back to Ferran Torres, and Frankie de Jong again can send the cross in. Headed clear, out to the penalty area, out of danger for now. As Barcelona start again with Balde on the halfway line. Now Koundé. Back with Koundé again inside the centre circle. A big chance for Barcelona a few moments ago. Desperate defending by Valencia to prevent Rafinha from turning the rebound in from very close range. It was a tight angle. After the ball had bounced back up off the goalkeeper who made the initial save, and Jarek Gasirovski, who had just come on. Managed to get himself on that near post to block it. It's a lovely move from Barcelona. Ferran Torres setting up Rafinha. He could so easily have made it 2-1. And if we're going to get a winner in this game, it's going to be in pretty dramatic circumstances now. There might just be a little bit of vulnerability about Barcelona defensively because they've gone so attacking. And Balde is almost playing as a wide forward as well. And so Lamine Yamal wins it back for Barcelona on the right hand side. Looks for Rafinha on the edge of the box, and Fouquier managed to get his foot on it. Now it's come to Balde on the left hand side. Back in field to De Jong. Barcelona really are just throwing players into attacking positions. Xavi knows they need a win here. And it might come here to Ferran Torres, who gets the cross in, but it's straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Made a good run in behind, and they are carving Valencia open here, Barcelona. I feel it's going to take a big defensive effort from them to keep Barcelona at bay for the minutes that remain. A slight hint of offside perhaps in that latest move. It's a tight one. Torres unable to pick out anybody with the cross anyway. Now Valencia may get them a chance or two themselves because Barcelona have gone so attacking here. They're desperate to make the most of it if something were to come their way. But equally there, what a big point it would be for them if they can hold on here for the draw. It would be seen as a pretty decent result. Araujo with a high clearance here for Barcelona, but the whistle had gone anyway. Flag was up for offside against Roberto Mari. Barcelona trying to get a move on here as De Jong finds Pedri. Another ball over the top, it's a really good one just beyond Rafinha, who was stretching for it. They are getting in behind Valencia here. Barcelona, and on this occasion it was just out of reach for Rafinha. Under pressure from Mamardashvili. So we go Guillamon's equalising goal. Could be a really big one in Barcelona's season, maybe more so than in Valencia's, unless there is another twist here. 3 minutes plus stoppage time remaining as De Jong fouls Thierry Correa. He's got to be a little careful here, Frankie De Jong. He is already on a yellow card. No further booking, but a free kick to Valencia, and they will be taking their time here. Frustrating evening for Barcelona. It took a while to make the breakthrough, and once they had, they looked comfortable. A brilliant goal from Hugo Guillamon after some rather hesitant defending, it has to be said. Barcelona not dealing with a harmless looking high ball into the penalty area. They just didn't clear their lines and just allowed Guillamon too much space on the edge of the penalty area. Having said that, the finish was absolutely exquisite. And now there are just 2 minutes of the 90 remaining. Fouquier with a back pass to Mamardashvili, which almost put him in a bit of trouble. Rafinha closing down. And Barcelona win it back again in the centre circle with Pedri. Now to the right hand side with Lamine Yamal. Looked like he was fouled there by Fulquier. He was. It'll be a free kick to Barcelona. And Fulquier just delaying the taking of this free kick, which is not going down well with the Barcelona players. Into the final minute of the 90. It's a case of how much stoppage time and how many chances will Barcelona get between now and the full-time whistle to claim the victory. The free kick goes straight into the arms of Mamardashvili, who claims it very comfortably. Falls to the floor. And the ball firmly gripped in to his chest. Running down that clock as much as he can. And now clears long. The ball flicked on towards one of the substitutes, Amala, who wasn't quite able to get onto it. Valencia have won it back inside the Barcelona half. Fulquier has it now. Tries to carry it forward, ends up winning a throw-in deep in Barcelona territory. The 90 minutes are up. There are going to be 6 additional minutes. Valencia 6 minutes away from a really big point. Could they get something more out of this? It's thrown into the penalty area. And the free kick goes Barcelona's way. Koundé finds Pedri. Plays it out to the right hand side for Lamine Yamal. Back with Pedri again. Barcelona with so many players forward. It's with Balde and now Frankie de Jong. They're looking for a way through, trying to stay patient. Valencia trying to stay disciplined. They've got everybody back behind the ball. As de Jong turns brilliantly to get away from Sergi Canos, who just gets a tackle in to win it back for Valencia. And now the ball is just sent long, looking for the run of Alberto Mari. And Barcelona come away with it again. A minute and a half of stoppage time played as Diakabi hacks it out for a throw-in. Barcelona can keep the pressure up with de Jong's pass, and now it's going to come to Ferran Torres. And Balde with the cross into the penalty area. The clearance is missed. There's a chance here for Rafinha. His effort is blocked. Comes out to Araujo, drives it from distance and misses the target. And it's nothing more than a goal kick for Valencia. And 1 or 2 handball appeals. And the cross from Ferran Torres was blocked. And Captain Araujo going for goal from distance when it fell to him and not finding the target. And once again, Mamardashvili taking his time. 2.5 of the 6 additional minutes played. And the goalkeeper launches it long into the Barcelona half. It's flicked forward by de Jong, who finds Ferran Torres, who plays it over the top for Rafinha. And the goalkeeper comes out and claims it comfortably. And they really are having to hang on here, Valencia. And Xavi paces the touchline, frustrated. And Mamardashvili launches it long. It's a flick on header, which Araujo will have to deal with here under pressure from Alberto Mari. Valencia happy just to keep the ball in Barcelona's half as much as they can here. It's out of play for a throw to the visiting team. Now Pedri carries it forward. Almost up to the halfway line without anybody making a challenge, and now it's with Balde, and Balde looks to slip the ball down the line for Ferran Torres. Very well dealt with by Diakabi, who turns and just lumps the ball forward into the Barcelona half. Header is won by Koundé and picked up by De Jong. Plays it out to the right hand side for Cancelo, and now Rafinha leaves it for Lamal. Now it's with Pedri. Central position midway inside the Valencia half. Back to Pedri again from Rafinha. Edges closer to the edge of the penalty area. Out wide for Balde. Looks to get the cross in. And his cross is blocked by Sergi Canos, and it will be a corner. Now less than 2 minutes to go in stoppage time at the end of this second half. Are Barcelona going to drop more points here? Are they going to leave Real Madrid and Girona the chance to extend their advantage? In comes the corner, headed away only as far as Cancelo. Now with Lamine Yamal into the penalty area again. Body's going to ground, and then Rafinha knocking it across the face of goal, and no one there to touch it in. Barcelona players are appealing for a penalty. Mosquera's down for Valencia. A little bit of a collision with Koundé for him. And then Rafinha getting onto the ball that was played into the penalty area, knocking it across goal, but no one there to touch it in. Everybody back on their feet now. We've had 5.5 minutes almost of stoppage time. Barcelona on the brink of dropping points again. Valencia salvaging it. What looked like an unlikely draw. When Barcelona took the lead in this game, they were so comfortable. And they've had a couple of really big moments. Mamadashvili has been called upon a few times. Might be called upon again here as Ferran Torres almost got the shot away. Still hasn't been fully cleared. Barcelona have it on the edge of the box. And the referee has blown the final whistle. And it is a point apiece. Barcelona may be losing more ground on the league leaders this weekend. Girona have the chance to extend their lead at the top of the table. Real Madrid have the chance to open up the gap as well. A frustrating night for Barcelona, who went ahead through João Felix 10 minutes into the second half, but a brilliant equalizer from Hugo Guillamon, salvaging a point for Valencia, who held on to claim a point in this game and deny Barcelona the victory. Fascinating second half, a desperately disappointing result for Barcelona, and the final score at this Estadio de Mestalla of Valencia 1,